G'day guys, welcome to the channel, the X-Wing, and welcome to another episode of Suburban Stations and Trains, but this is a Mark II episode. For people who are new to the channel, Mark II is a station that we've done before, but it's been updated, or the surrounding areas have been updated. And today's video, we're at Beaconsfield, and we're going to have a bit of a look at the bridge and the surrounding areas. I've already had a pre-look at things and I've got a lot of questions to throw to my viewers about this. So no further ado guys, let's roll the intro. Okay guys, and welcome back to the channel, and sorry for the sun glare because I've got the sun right behind me, so it would have been better if I started the video this way. Today we're at Beaconsfield, and you can probably just see the bridge here for the update of this line. I've driven over it and I do have a lot of questions for it, but at the moment we're just going to have a bit of a look around the surrounding areas. So we're going to turn the camera around now, and you'll see Beaconsfield station here. Now we're not going to go on the station per se in regards to what we're doing here today, but this is what the station looks like from last time. Not much changes per se for the station, but surrounding changes for the traffic conditions here at Beaconsfield. And there's the bridge in question over there. I've driven on the bridge, and I must say it's a most unusual bridge I've come across, and this is part of the crossing removal network. So this is different to what we've done in the past as a Mark II video. Now this car park here is still closed. Now I know they're still doing a little bit of work and all that jazz, so that's understandable, but I sort of question the reason why they sort of left the crossing down there, and we're going to have a look at that per se, and we're going to have a look at the other side of the road. But what I'm saying is, you know, they've just left all this car park here, which is really, to be really honest, not much parking space at all. And with all that new parking space down there, it's still not going to be enough parking per se. But we're going to have a look on the other side. But yeah, I sort of question the methods of this, because it looks like a half-finished job. And to be honest with you guys, I reckon it is a half-finished job. I reckon they've run out of money or something, and I just think it's really bizarre how this is the way it is at the moment. There's a few workers there, and we're going to do another video of another level crossing. Hopefully we'll get to do it today down at Dandenong South, basically, Progress Crossing. And it's a very similar situation without the train station car park, obviously, but same thing down further down. But we're going to take a bit of a ride in the car and just show you what's been going on in this level crossing removal at Beaconsfield. And this part of the car park's finished. Now they could have really opened this up, but they really haven't. And when that does get open, it's just not much of a car park. I mean, as I said, there's the opening part of the car park, but basically not much hasn't really changed. And what we'll do is we'll go and have a bit of a walk just over here. Hopefully my microphone's working well today, because it's a bit windy today while we're filming this. we're just a couple of weeks away from winter. So when this comes out on my channel, which I don't really know when, yeah, it's going to be a while before this happens. Now, I'm not too sure if I should really go on there. I might sink here. But anyway, no, I won't go on there. You can just see what's going on here. Now, this footpath here is closed off. Now, there's really no sign stipulating where to go. Obviously, go across over there and over there, but there's really no signs. Now, I understand this is not going to be open due to, and I'll walk around here and show you guys, because I've done a little bit of work in construction, 16 years worth of construction work I've done. Because of that thing you see on the side of the footpath, so that's pretty dangerous. If you roll your ankle on that, it's very dangerous. So if you put the dirt there, that covers that. So there's got a bit of work to do there. So I can understand that being closed off, but you know, they could have put a bit more work involved with the signage here. And there's a train there at Beaconsfield station. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to take a drive down to where the level crossing is, and I'll just show you down there, and then we'll drive over the bridge, go over the outside, have a bit of a chit chat about the bridge, and sort of a wrap up with everything in regards of the update to this, and we'll probably come back another point another time once everything's completed. There you go there, that's some of the stuff that they're doing there. And there's that bridge I was telling you about, it's just there. But we're going to have a look at that bridge very shortly. All right, now, we're just over the other side from where we were now. The bridge goes up there and up and over, but we're just here to have a quick look at this car park. Now, this is on the other side of this car park, which is not open officially. And so yeah, it's an issue in itself, to be honest. And it's, as I said, it's going to be a very small car park. So I think they could have done a little bit more of an effort for the car park, because they had big space to deal with. And I know the product's not actually finished per se as yet. But here we go here for the level crossing. Now this level crossing is actually closed. And excuse me for the cough there. And this is all closed off, which is understandable. But the fact of the matter is that there's no actual pedestrian crossover here. None whatsoever. Now, if anyone who wants to basically walk onto this side, they go on the bridge, like they go walk all the way down over to the bridge and walk down the bridge to get on this side, or walk at the other end of Beaconsfield station to get on that side. I really would have thought they would have had some sort of pedestrian access point here. I know the crossing's closed, and that's what I'm saying. I think they've run out of money per se. Now that train crossing is still active in the regards of the boom gates and lights. So we'll have a look at the train that comes past. Coming towards us, going towards the city. There we go. So basically, in a nutshell, guys, the crossing's still active, but the road's actually closed off. But as I said, I think they've run out of money dealing with that situation there, and with the car park. So I just think it's a little bit bizarre. But anyway, what we're going to do now is we're going to take a little bit of a drive over the bridge and see what the bridge is like from a camera point of view. And then we'll go over the other side, and then I'll show you the other side, and then we'll probably wrap it up from there. Right. Yeah, this is the bridge here. And so you can see where the pedestrians are, oh, that lady's running. That's a walkway to your right there. And we go down here and you'll see Beaconsfield station there, basically straight ahead. And we're going to take a right here at the roundabout. And we're going to take a drive down here. Now, the pedestrian path over the bridge starts basically here. So I just don't really understand the logic behind you go walk all the way to your left on this side, and you can see that in the camera. And there's the train crossing per se there. So what we'll do is we're going to get out and have a bit of a look here, and just a closer look. Okay, now we're on the other side of Beaconsfield station, the city side, and we're going to have a bit of a look where we were just before at the crossing. We're now on the other side of that crossing, and basically I'll turn the camera around. So here we go here. Now, we did some filming of the steam train event of last year, and I think I was standing here, and yeah, so anyway, I was standing there because the crossing was going to be deleted, and I think we've done a video of that bridge. I know I've done an aerial shot in the Mini 2 in the playlist, and we'll do another drone video here, not so much on a windy day, but anyway. So yeah, you used to be able to get through this crossing. Obviously now this is now officially closed off. It will never be in use again. But as I said, you would have thought they would have came up to probably get rid of this crossing or get rid of the gates, because you can't get through anyway. I just find it why they haven't done this part. I don't understand that. And once again, I'll just show you. You used to be able to get through here pedestrian wise, I think, but you can't get through here. So basically, if you want to go on the other side, you go walk all the way down on this footpath here, all the way down to where we just drove through, get onto the bridge, walk along the bridge, and I won't be walking the bridge today, guys, over to the other side if you need to go on the other side, or go down to the end of the station to get through to the other side further down. I just would have thought that they would have came up with an idea to open this part up for the pedestrians, because it's a long way to walk, to be honest. If you're walking here, it's definitely a long way to walk. And as I said, I personally think that they've run out of money per se for this project. I could be wrong, But if you have a look at this down here, we'll just walk down here. I won't walk all the way, but look at this. This is a bit dangerous. This is really dangerous. This is sticking out. This is not really good. Yeah, that's not good, and I really don't understand what this fencing's for. Really, yeah, I know to cover the creek, but that's really bad. That's no good. The road itself looks a little bit half finished. Personally, this is definitely not finished. I just feel to me that this is a bit of a half type job. I mean, look at this. I mean, you go from a lovely footpath to this, and yeah, and it looks like that they haven't sort of finished. This is temporary fencing. So yeah, I really think they've run out of money. The bridge itself is very unusual design. But yeah, and they've got the fencing up the top there. That's to cover the train lines, but they don't have it right all the way through, which I find very unusual. All right, we're just on the other side of that bridge. We're down the other end of Beaconsfield station. I want to show you where the pedestrians will have to walk to if they want to get from one side to the other. We've already explained about the bridge, but this is the other end. There's a surfboard there. Didn't realise people were going to go surfing. But anyway, so this is the other end. So this is the Pakenham. There's Beaconsfield station there. And so people need to walk, if they want to get from the other side over to here. And we'll walk over just on the other side. This is the city side now. So yeah, so you basically got to walk all the way down there. That's where we were, all the way down there to here, to get on the other side without going on the bridge. Now the bridge is just up there. You can see that bridge, and there is a footpath, but realistically it's a long way to walk around to the other side. And that's what I'm saying, guys. I just think it's a bit bizarre how you can leave the crossing down there with your boom gates and all the other jazz, but not really think about the pedestrian point of view. And I mean, it might be not a long walk for some people. Some people might like to walk that long, but to me, I just think it's a bit too long to walk all the way from down there to up here. Yeah, so yeah, guys, I just find it a little bit bizarre how that comes about. And as I said, this is all open area here, and there's no parking on this side. It's all on the other side. We'll have a quick look before we wrap things up there, where it just came from. And there's the bridge in question. You'll see a car coming around there now, and it's a really long bridge. It's a bit like a roller coaster ride bridge. But yeah, there you go. I mean, you know, you got a pedestrian walking there, so he'll walk probably all the way up the top there. And yeah, I just find it very bizarre how you can justify for a pedestrian to walk 500,000 miles away just to either get to a station or to just get on the other side. So yeah, to me, And we've got a bike ramp for the bikes. You can store your bikes in there, so that's a pretty good idea. And the other thing that we got to have just a quick look at before we wrap things up here, and there's the station, platform 2. You can see what that looks like over there. Around about here is basically, I think, a drop-off zone for people. A 5-minute drop-off zone. It's just not a bad idea. This is an interesting little spot here. This is for disabled car park here. There we go. Yeah, so this is all right. Sort of question the reason why they should have just made all these basically disabled car parks, not worry too much about the footpath side of it. I mean, they could have put another spot here. It's a little bit of a strange way, like here too. I mean, why not park here? You got a parking spot there and parking spot there. Maybe, well, I was just going to say maybe because they needed the room, but you've got 2 parking spots here for the disabled and a blank spot. So, it's a bit strange that. I don't see the logic behind that. Everything about this station defies logic. But anyway, and we're coming back to where we were just before. And I'll just turn the camera around. And leave a comment down below, guys, what you think about the situation here at Beaconsfield for this Mark II episode of Suburban Stations and Trains. And thanks very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And as I always say, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the X-Wing. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future video content, and always press like, and it really helps the channel. And also to comment and share. Until next time, guys, cheers.